I think we've all been in the situation that we're out on location taking some photos, and with every photo that you're shooting you're thinking, this isn't it, it's not working, it's all crap. And I had a morning like that about 2 days ago, and I don't know what it is or why I thought that, because when I got back home and when I was looking at those images I was thinking it wasn't that bad, and I even could have made a whole Sunday's on location video of it, but I just shot so many or so little actually material on location that I can't make a whole video of it. But I wanted to show you that sometimes you can be wrong, and there are some images that are crap in this photo shoot, but some images were definitely worth showing on this channel. So now I'm thinking to myself, if I would have spent a little bit more effort in this morning and took a little bit more time and don't be rushed and don't have too high expectations, would this have been enough for a whole Sunday's video? So why I'm making this video is that I just want to have your opinion on, would these images be good enough for a video of on a whole video? So that's what this video is about. It's about expectations, and were my expectations too high? I don't know. You know, over the past 4 weeks I've been having this road trip through Europe with some epic locations, epic stuff. But when I got back home, and you've seen it on last Sunday's video, I've experienced some epic conditions, and last Sunday was actually the worst conditions of the past 4 weeks. I have had some magical mornings, really, really stunning. And maybe I was hoping for those expectations when I was out 2 days ago, but it just wasn't there. It was just a normal blue sky morning, nothing going on, a new location that I hadn't been before, but I still wanted to take some great images. So yeah, let me show you the footage that I have of this morning, and then we will get back here and I will reflect a little bit on what was going on this morning. So let's dive in, and yeah, let me show you the stuff that I did record during this morning. Welcome to a new video. It's probably going to be a pretty short video today. I'm in a totally new area, and I'm here with my friend Walter, and we just explored this header area and we walked around this lake, and it's all beautiful stuff, but lots of it is closed due to the bird breeding season, so we are not allowed to go to the most beautiful points, and being in a new area is really tough. But in these cases I just often try to find a long telephoto shot to exclude the sky and just look for that golden light. So I just found a couple of these shots over here, so let me show you. Yeah, I found three trees here. One in the front here, it looks dead, but there are some leaves on it, so it's pretty nice, and some other trees in the background. So what I'm trying to do is make a little bit of a color contrast. So I'm looking for these small trees, the green ones that are really bright green in colors, and then try to include this golden light coming into the frame. So what I need for that is a dark background. So I'm using this, there's some geese flying over here at the moment. But I'm just trying to find this color contour. So this dark background and then these trees in it, and then putting a shot with the sun just above this tree line so you can get this golden light into the image. So I'm gonna try to frame up one of these shots. Hopefully it's gonna work, and if not then this will be a really short video, or I won't release it at all. So you will find out in a couple of minutes. So let me take these shots and you will see them now. So the sun is already up pretty high and it goes pretty fast this time of year, but we found this beautiful tree over here, and you can see in the foreground here that all this heather is already starting to turn pink. And I just tried to find an image here with a little bit of this heather in the foreground, which, if we look this way, you can see there's a little bit of an open space with some of this heather, and it's a good balance with the tree on the top, so that balances in this open space. And then you have these little green trees here in my foreground, so there's a really nice color contrast between the dark green in the background and the brightened green in the foreground here, and then these little pink dots right in the center of the frame. So I'm just trying to find a nice composition here where this is going to work out, and then I'm going to focus stack it. So I'm going to take foreground, midground and on the tree. I'm going to put those together to get one sharp image. So I'll see if that's going to work, but I think a nice little extra shot for this for this morning. So we're going to explore these woodlands here in the back. Maybe we can find some nice paths there with some F-curves, but yeah, this golden light was only for a brief 10 minutes here, but because we didn't know the area, we didn't find the right spots here. So we're going to look for some other shots today. I think we can all agree that this image just doesn't work. It's way too boring. There's no, the foreground, I hoped it would be more present, but it just wasn't. I had to get down more, closer up to it, but I felt a little bit rushed and I didn't take the time to find a nice patch on the foreground. So the idea of this image is nice, maybe more for a sunset location, because the sun will set behind this tree, and now I'm facing away from the sunrise. So I think that was the problem. So let's quickly go on to the next image. So we found these flowers. I don't know how they are called in English, but they are just bowls with these pink little colored leaves on them, and they are really beautiful with this backlit sunlight coming through them. And my friend Walter spotted these, and I'm just waiting for the wind to drop a little, so if you're having some wind noise, then sorry for that, but it's just a really stunning shot with this backlit light coming through them with these balls with pink flowers on them. So we're just waiting until the wind is dropping a little bit, and then we can take this shot. I think it's really worth making a shot like this. So a little abstract, but on days like this, when conditions are a bit boring, you have to look for this kind of stuff and then underexpose them. You will have some really nice images. So right now the wind is dropping a little bit, so let's try to get these. I think the biggest problem with this morning was expectations. You know, I was expecting a great area, but I hadn't been there before. And I think this area definitely had potential, but it needs the right conditions. And the problem here was also that a lot of this area, especially around the lake where I took this first images, it was all closed down to the bird breeding season. And I'm not the kind of photographer that ignores these signs and just wanders through there. So I stick to the path, but I couldn't get close to the water for some nice foreground subjects. So what I did was I used this huge telephoto, but there was a lot of wind, and I just thought all these images are going to be crap because they are not sharp enough, the subjects are moving, but in the end, it's not that bad. You know, they are pretty nice, especially those golden light images on the beginning. They actually worked out, but I think those expectations, my hope for great conditions, the area being closed, there was a lot of negative energy on this photo shoot that got my mood down. And I think if I would have gone in there a little bit more clear-minded, then I would have shot even better, a lot better images. These aren't worse, my worst images, but they aren't my best images also. But I think there was a video in here if I would have had the right state of mind. That is a lesson learned for me. You know, just go in there with a clear mind and just explore a little bit and just find, how do you say it? Just be open for those ideas, open for those compositions. And I did have a couple of nice images here. So I think with a bit of an open mind, I would have been able to shoot a lot more. I could have gone back into those forests, and there were a lot of trails with S-curved paths, a lot of possibilities. Those flowers, those purple flowers, I think if there wouldn't have been as much wind, if I searched for one of those things, there was a little bit more in the behind a bush or something where the wind couldn't catch it that easy, there would have been much more potential in it. But yeah, I think that's just it, and I just wanted to share that with you in this little video. So make sure, especially when conditions aren't what you hoped for, just try something different. Don't stick to your usual patterns. Just explore, try new stuff like I did with those flowers. Just underexposing those images. And just continue on. Don't give up. Just go further and try to do something with it. So this is what I shot 2 days ago, but what you're going to see the next 3 Sundays are the videos I talked about earlier with those epic conditions. And yeah, there's one video that I just can't believe that's coming this Sunday. So make sure that you are subscribing to this video. If you didn't subscribe already, just push the button underneath this and make sure to check out this Sunday's video, because it's going to be some absolutely epic conditions. And yeah, actually the next Sunday also, and the Sunday behind it also. So please subscribe to the channel, and I'm sure you will see some better conditions than you're seeing in this video. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked this little video about a trip that didn't work out as I planned, but still delivered some decent photos, but that I totally wasn't expecting on location. So let me know what you think about these images, and if you experience something like this in your photography, you know, when you're going out and not having the right mood or the right conditions and just being negative about it all. But in the end thinking there was a lot more possible on this morning. So please let me know in the comments, and don't forget, push this thumbs up button if you like the video, and I hope to see you this Sunday on an epic adventure. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.